Hello coders, welcome to Refresh Coding. My name is Madhulika and in this video we will discuss about inheritance. So what is inheritance is Java basically we inherit the properties of a class which is method and variables. So we will practically implement inheritance in this video. There are four basic concepts, that is inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism and encapsulation. So first we are going to talk about inheritance. So here also in Java we have parent class and we have child class. Okay, I'll give the package name as com. You can give any name to package, not a problem. And let's say this is a class. Okay, I'll take the main function also. See, it is not necessary that all the classes will have main function. Okay, it is not necessary that we will execute all the classes. Some classes are there just for inheritance. Okay, and even if main function is there, still you can inherit. But remember, whatever we will write inside main, that will not be inherited. That's why it is always a good practice that you create methods. Okay, because methods and variables are something which are inherited. So let's say a has an integer. Let's say integer a is equal to 100 and a has a method also. Let's say the method is public. So public void test of a. Okay, I'm creating very simple things because here we are not understanding any complex logic, we are understanding what is inheritance. Okay, so I will just print test of a. Okay, now what I will do, I will create a b class. And in this b class I will say that b inherits a class. Okay, so what is a keyword for inheritance in Java? It is extends. Okay. Let's say b extends a. After that, here I will give one more variable and method for b. Okay, so that you understand how it works with parent class variable and how it works with child class variable and method. And after that, let's say there is a method public void test of b. Okay, and here simply I will print test of b. Okay, now suppose I want to execute b. I don't want to execute a, I want to execute b. Okay, so here what I will do, I will create an object of b, new b. Okay, see, I'm not creating object of a anywhere. I'm just creating object of b. And then I'm saying b dot test. You can say where we are getting both the methods, test of a and test of b, both on the b object only. Why? Because we are inheriting a. B extends a. That's why automatic I will get this object on the object of b. So I can call both the methods, parent class method also and child class method also. Same goes with variable. I can print b dot a also, and I can say b dot b also. Okay. Now I will execute this code. Okay, and you can see we are getting test of A, test of B, 100 and 20. Means we are getting the properties of child class as well as parent class. Now, we are not creating object of A anywhere. Okay, we are just creating object of B, and we are getting it because A is a superclass, or you can say parent class for B. Now, one more thing we will see here. Let's say in A, I have a constructor. We have done the concept of constructor, right? Let's say here I am simply printing default constructor of A. Okay. And similar way, I am having the default constructor in B. Default constructor of B. Now, when I will execute this code, what I will get? Default constructor of B or A? See, we are not creating object of A anywhere. Still the default constructor of A is called. So default constructor of A is called means what? Okay, it simply means that object of A is also created. Because when constructor is called, then object is created. But we are not creating object of A. So the thing is, when you create a child class object, okay, JVM will see is it has any parent class. If it has a parent class, then parent class object is created first, and then your child class object is created. So you can see here default constructor of A is coming first, and then your default constructor of B is coming. That means parent class object is created first, and then child class object is created. So that is what is the concept of inheritance. Okay. So if there is any mistake in your parent class, is any error, then it will not let child class also execute. Okay, you can do error and you can check. Okay, after that, let us see if we have a C class also. Okay, let's say we have a C class also. In C class also, let's say we have all three things: default constructor, variable, and method. Okay, and here let's say one integer C is equal to there, which is let's say 50. And there is a test of C method. Okay, and let's say here I am simply printing test of C, and let's say this C extends B. Okay, now when I will create object of C, okay, tell me, will it get property of only B or A also? Okay, so the correct answer is it will get all the properties of A also, and this is known as multi-level inheritance in Java. Okay, multi-level, not multiple. Multiple inheritance is a different thing. Multiple inheritance means what? This C is extending B also and A also. Okay, so that is not possible. Through a class, we cannot achieve multiple inheritance in Java. Through interface, at some extent we can achieve, but not 100%. So if I try to do it like this, then it is multiple inheritance and it is not allowed. You can see here there is an error. But multi-level inheritance is allowed. What is multi-level inheritance? Means class C extends B extends A. So automatic I will get the properties of A also in C. It is same as your grandfather had certain property, your father inherited that property, and now you will inherit the property of your father. So you will inherit the property of grandfather also, and you will inherit the property of your father also. We are getting here C dot ABC and test of ABC also. This is very important, multi-level inheritance in Java, and it can go up to any level. Okay, it is not like it will like we can have only 5 levels of multiple inheritance, 10 level. No, any level it can go. Parent class, parent class, parent class, parent class. Okay, it is same as the human inheritance. You can have 100 forefathers also. Same thing here. Okay, so default constructor of A, here also same thing will apply. First the parent object will be created. So the first thing, A object will be created, then B object will be created, and then C object will be created. And then everything we will get here. So this is what is very basic of inheritance. Very basic. After this also there is so many trick to it. Okay. Now there is a question, constructors are inherited or not? So the point is constructors are not inherited. Okay, you can read it anywhere. Suppose A have one more constructor and here I am passing some argument. Okay, and this is, let's say, parameterized constructor, or you can say param constructor. Okay, parameterized constructor of A. Just give here some space and plus str. Now let us try to inherit it in C. We do not have an object of A, right? We have only object of C. Okay, and if I will execute it once again, you see that we are not getting that parameterized constructor of A anywhere. Okay, even if I try to pass a value like this to here, let's say hello, it will not work because in C we don't have any parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor is there in A only. So that is not inherited here. By no way we can achieve that constructor here until and unless we don't create a class object. Okay, if we create a class object and we pass that parameter, we can get it. But that's the I can use normally also, no? Then what is the use of inheritance? Okay, normally also I can create a class object anywhere and I can use whatever I want. But inheritance means what? We are not creating a class object. Still we are getting the properties. Constructors are not inherited. Very important point. Inheriting the properties of a parent class. What are properties? Variable and methods. Multi-level inheritance is also possible. Before creating child class object, parent class object will be created. Okay, so you have to remember all these points. while working with inheritance.